Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? So, got my funeral dug this morning there, and I was done at about 10 o'clock-ish, I guess, and around there. And then I made a little phone call to a place down in Mississauga called from Princess Auto, and asked if they had something specifically I was looking for in stock. And sure enough, they had her in stock. So I just so happened to have my trailer hooked onto my truck and ventured on down to Princess Auto and got one of these. Yeah, she's pretty huge. See if I can get up here without killing myself. And they got her loaded. They had a neat forklift thing with these extra extension things that went on, and he was able to push it onto the back of my deck here. With his forks and stuff. So this is a freaking compressor, let me friggin' tell ya. Okay, maybe you're not coming out too good on video, but here's my hand. I'm an average sized hand, okay? There's my hand on the head of this thing, okay? Like, it's freaking massive, massive, huge. And this is the one, oh wow, it's even better than what they said. 22.1 CFM at 100 PSI. 21.2 doesn't drop a whole lot at 175 psi. So she's gonna need some juice to run that 230 volt one phase. Woohoo! Because that's all I got here is one phase. So, but they don't give you much to tie to, so I had to kind of fish my line or my straps in and around, and then around and back down to itself on the trailer. But she's definitely solid, like it's moving the whole trailer there. So look at the size of that freaking engine on this thing. Holy freak, 7.5 horsepower. This is gonna sound awesome. Like, look at the size of this thing. Okay, so get this into your minds. Okay, ready? I'm holding that one there. And this is the one I'm running now. And like, look at the difference. Look at a wee guy compared to that motor, which is like freaking huge on this other one. So I'm really hoping it might go in here, but I don't know if I want to have the noise and all that crap in here with one going, because that's going to be a lot louder, that thing. So on the other side of this wall in the corner, I got some old rotten snowmobile sled up there, so I might just scrap that out of the way and put it in the corner, because then on the other side of this wall, not in here, on the other side, put it there, and then right beside, like over here, is where the power box is. So I'd only need like a 6-8 foot cord run to her. Probably one of those, like, like plug in your lamp cords for your house. Probably be enough for that, eh? Not. This is gonna require some major power. Even that one's huge, going from the magnetic starter here into the motor controls there. So that's all done. So hopefully in here I just have to hook up the Deweys and away we go. Now, should probably have an electrician do this for me. I actually got a buddy that's an electrician too. He might come and do it for me. I don't know. Thermostat rating. Wow. But anyways, let's look over here. It's going to be one freaking huge. Oh, the sun's getting us, but that's a pretty big pulley there. That's probably a 6-inch, maybe a 7-inch, running. I don't even know. So that's 6-ish. So 6, maybe 8. Maybe 16-inch pulley on the compressor pump here. Wow, monster. This is a two-stage pump, so you can see the one big feller here and the one smaller feller here. And I kind of roughly know how they work. It'll compress it to so much on the one pump, and then it pumps it through to the other one, and then it compresses it even more. And it's actually the other one that's probably up at around about 200 roughly PSI, maybe a little more. So that's pretty wicked. That's how you get your 175 PSI in the tank, where a single phase can only really take it to about 130, they say, although I've got mine set to 140. Yeah, so, and then all you do is boom, away you go. Let's say there, do not remove this cover. This pressure switch has been pre-wired at the factory. There are no serviceable supply connections. So all this does is like a, what do you call it? Like a relay switch, basically. And it's actually the switch in here. I just want to pull the screw off the bottom here. I gotta get a screwdriver. Well, maybe I don't need a screwdriver. I just want to have a look inside of the box here. Wow, this is pretty awesome. Holy frig, I don't know where you actually put the wires in. This is the magnetic starter here. This is awesome. I have no idea how to do this either. 40 amp. So I don't know if you put I guess you put a 40 amp breaker into my box there. Now, yeah, I'm not too sure where my wires would actually go in this, so maybe I better get my buddy to come and do this for me here, because there's a lot of extra wires here I don't know about. These look like these are the ones going to the motor. That's kind of obvious. So there's the white, neutral, ground, and then the two blacks going to the motor here. So, but somewhere here. Oh, wait a minute, there's only one black going to the motor. This black's going up to here. I don't know, maybe it tells me in the book. There was a bit of a manual thing here too. Let me get that out maybe. Well, that's looking pretty straightforward. I see a ground, line 1 black, line 2 white. So line 1, line 2, that's these two guys here. So that one would get, the left one would get black and white, so black and white. But I thought there was, for some reason, a third that went in here. This is the pressure switch coming in to the Deweys here. Pardon me, and in the bottom here is the motor going out. Makes sense, yeah, okay. Pressure switch, I guess it always gets power, makes sense. I think it's fairly straightforward. Although there's two reds coming out going down. Should be a black, yeah, coming out and going around. Sounds about right. Well, I'm sure, maybe I'm a little confused here, but I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 wires, I think, coming in here. Well, it kind of looks to me like they've kind of done it a little sort of different kind of way here, whereas they've put, I think now, green is ground, okay, that's the bare one. Now what else have they done here? They've used the white as line 2 and the black as line 1. So they're actually both hot lines for the 220. There'd be 110 coming in each one. And they just don't show the red on here at all, so it wouldn't get used, I guess. But I could do it either way. I could just use the two reds and not use the white and hook up the ground. I do believe that is kind of the same sort of idea, kind of backwards to what they've shown me here. But the whites I've tied together here, right? So it's kind of like a neutral. It's almost kind of like another ground kind of sort of. But it's just the way she was hooked up, I guess, there. So we'll have to figure that on out. Maybe I'll get my buddy in to, you know, once I get her in place, get him to actually do the Deweys. Well, look at that. I actually got a corner here. Holy crap, can you friggin' believe that? I had to get rid of a lot of junk piled in the corner here. Man, oh man, there's still a lot more junk back this way yet that needs to get out of here too, but not right today anyway. So we got the nice corner here for the compressor to sit. It should kind of fill up this corner pretty darn good, and then it's a short run whoop, to the power source. So no, I'm not touching that. No thanks, I'm good. So I've been I contacted my electrician friend there. He's gonna come have a look at her here and hook her up for me and stuff. So he says 40 amp breaker should do that. Should be lots. It's a oh crap, hang on a sec here, I can't remember. I got a picture here. The motor's 31 amps, so he says a 40 should be lots. So I'm kind of hoping so. I guess I can't get a 30 amp breaker. It's 20, 40, 50, 60, 200. I don't know, something like that. But this one here is actually a 200 amp. If you look closely, 200 amp service there. So that's pretty monster huge. So he was concerned, how much room you got left in your box? I'm like, quite a bit, lots. So we're good. So yeah, he's going to come maybe the next couple of days and hook her up. I'll get her installed in here where I want her. And as in line wise, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Maybe I'll just fire a line right through the wall and run it off of that or something. I do have the tools for drilling holes, and we could do that, but I got to be kind of careful where I go through, because there is a pegboard, I think, on the other side of this wall, so I'm going to have to really make sure I'm in the right spot and go from there. So I don't know what kind of line to run yet either. If I do a hard line or just a regular line, I don't know. I'll run a line into that shop there, and then have I don't know, maybe I'll put another one of them hose reels like over there, or maybe that one. Maybe actually I just use that one, I guess. Put it over here, and then I can just hook it to that, and then when I blow my lines out, it should be awesome. So I got the old sled pulled out of the corner here. Poor old 250 enticer sure has been beat up, this thing. She's had and seen better days. So yeah, she's pretty tough. The old single lunger, whoa, 250. That's not good on her, but looks to me like some friends have moved into it and created houses, because there's insulation I see and leaves stuffed down in there. Crap, I can't turn my light on. Hang on a sec. Oh, yeah, you can see the stuffings going on in there. So I'm not too sure where or how they got in, but they're in there. But she still pulls over. She still pulls over. So I don't know. I don't really want to do anything with this, because when this thing was running way back, she was a beast. And what a piece of junk. So yeah, I've got no intentions of doing anything with her, other than maybe haul her to the scrapyard, or I don't know. Somebody wants her, come and friggin' get her. I don't know. The motor did run. It was fine. It's probably full of bugs and stuff now. But other than that, I'm probably just going to haul her to the back, and if nobody's interested, I'll just scrap her and take her to the scrapyard. So there's the last time she was licensed, was August of '02. So not that long ago. Geez, I thought it was longer than that. That's 12, would have been 10 years. So yeah, 13 years ago, I guess she was last running. But what had happened, the undercarriages, as you can see, she's sitting really flat on the ground. The undercarriage just exploded and blew apart on it, and pieces were going everywhere, and the track got all cockeyed and ripped off, and I think it actually ripped a big chunk out of it too. So, and this poor thing, ooh, she had no power. You just, like, one of these ones where you'd, whoa, and that was it. 250, that's a lot of what you're asking out of a 250 for running through the snow at 10k an hour. That's probably about it. But anyways, that's the old enticer out of that corner. Finally, she's been standing up there for friggin' years, same as my old go-kart here. Friggin' go-kart. But anyways, yeah, if anybody wants that, come and have her. I don't need her. She's either gonna be buried 6 foot deep, or put in a coffin and buried 6 foot deep, or someone can come get her, or we'll just scrap yard it. I don't know. It's not really much good for anything except maybe the engine, and that's maybe about it. But maybe put a chainsaw blade on her and away you go. I don't know. So where was she? She was bought originally Dial Marine, I guess. Originally bought in Gravenhurst. There you go. There's a phone number. I don't know if she still works. That's a neat little badgy thing, though. It's pretty sweet. This thing, I think, was a 1978. I think. Somewhere around there. But anyways, yeah, if you want her, come and friggin' get her. Well, that's about it for today. Busy day. Got sort of a busy day tomorrow. Maybe not quite as busy as today. So maybe I can do a little bit more video for you on the other camera, which is a little more better, you know. And get that thing unloaded. I'm going to need a combination of tractor and forks way over there. And to get her off anyways. And wow, this thing zooms in a lot more than the other camera does. There's a lot more zoomy-ish. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna need oh, dusty. The forks on the tractor. I took the actual pallet jack down with me. Thanks, Iron Man, for the pallet jack, by the way, a few months ago there. I took her down with me because I kind of figured they wouldn't be able to get her into the front of the trailer for me with their stuff. So I thought, well, I'll get them to put it on as far as I could, and then I'll just jab that thing underneath, and then jack her up, and then pull her back, and then lock her down. That's what I ended up doing. It worked good. So what I'll do is jack her up and drive her to the end, and then she'll be able to get my forks in there. But oh man, I'm super really nervous about getting the thing off because super wicked top heavy, eh? So I just have to be like super careful when we get her off. Buddy was pretty good loading it, but I don't know, he had a pretty sweet forklift there where I got to use the tractor with you know, with the things on it. So man, oh man, look at this window. Holy Hannah. I think something's on the inside too. I need to get my wipes going. But anyways, yeah, we'll do that maybe tomorrow and get her in position. So what I'm gonna have to do is get her down, get her off, and then get the pallet truck into her, jack her up, and then we can push her inside where it's supposed to be. And then I gotta somehow kind of figure how to get it off the frickin' pallet jack, because you're not supposed to leave them on those things. Apparently they're okay. I know they're just for shipping, right? So, and maneuvering around. So I have to figure out how to do that. Get her off without dumping her. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll figure something out. Hopefully, pretty sure you're not just supposed to leave them on the skid, because I think it would pound itself apart, kind of thing, after a while. So, but ooh, fresh, clean blankets. But anyways, that's it for today. I better close my back window before I forget, and we'll catch you tomorrow, and then we'll get that feller off, and the other camera will give you a little bit better, more look at it too, because this one's just not really that great. It gives you an idea, but size-wise, it doesn't give you much of a shot. So anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.